He invited the guests. We hosted the competition. Here it is, the first ever Chris Webber Invitational. On Team Webber, we have Sub the Gamer. And joining Team Manning is Nate Robinson. So here's how it's going to work. Head-to-head, best-of-5 series, and we have Stacks Montana in the wings, available as proxy for either team. At stake, bragging rights. All right, game one of the Chris Webber Invitational. Coming up, it's C. Manning versus C. Webb. Are you ready, Team Webber?
We're ready, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
LD2K, what's going on? How are you feeling?
I'm ready to go, C. Webb. Better bring it right now. That's all I got to say.
Let's go, baby. I know you're good. Let's go. I'm just counting you.
I'm going to be nice. I'm going to allow you to pick the team first, and you got home court.
Oh. All right, let's go. At the Koopa.
I'm feeling good.
Lake show.
Always has to be the Lakers.
Well, nowadays we know that the
Until you start off getting lit. Well, I don't usually shoot things up. You know what's...
Get in there. Let's go.
Oh, he don't with that. He don't with that. Ah!
he had no.
This is the man I'm scared of. Let's
And the Clippers looking good as they came into the arena before the game. Important to make a splash in hostile territory. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. We bring you tonight into Portland over the Burnside Bridge on a gorgeous evening here in the Pacific Northwest. Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our side, DH.
Well, guys.
Indeed, there is. Thanks, David. And here's a look at some numbers for Leonard.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
And the Clippers starting five. Williams is out there with Paul George. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Harrell in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Trailblazers, Green is out there with Nurkic. And it's Chris Paul. Then it's Ennis. And it's Lillard in at the 1. Steve, tonight we have a great matchup at the center spot. Talk about how that position has evolved over the last couple of years.
I think because of the rules, Kevin, there's not a lot of space when guys are posting up because of the defensive rules right now. You can sit in the post guy's lap, especially if he's dominant. So I think guys, as a post player now, saying I got to go out to the three-point line, I got to go out to the free throw line to be able to have some spacing to make shots.
And Nurkic gets it to go.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
George passes to Harrell. Outside Leonard. Outside George. And it's George finishing it off.
And I just love the aggressiveness from George, just slicing apart the defense with that terrific ability to penetrate.
Ball against George. Outside Green. Down low. Ennis kicks to Nurkic. Just way to shoot. And it's Paul missing. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. It's a three-point game. Passes it to Leonard. Fade away. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Right there, that is poise of Kawhi Leonard, just taking what the defense gives him.
Morris against Green. It's Lillard, top of the key. It's tipped. Here's Ennis, and Ennis slams it in.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Leonard on the wing. He picked up 33 points in their last one against Charlotte.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
For the Los Angeles Clippers, they come in off a good outing against the Hornets in Charlotte. Good! Another from three.
And his incredible shooting season continues.
Oh, up the history charts. He climbs, GA, now tied for third all-time for threes in a season. Absolutely amazing.
That's a lot. Start card still coming from me.
And it's Portland with the rebound. Last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
The Clippers trail. Outside Williams. To stop the run, and the Clippers miss again. And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. Greg, I'm just so impressed with the level of finesse and craftiness that Lou Williams always plays with.
And Kevin, you don't stay a perennial six-man of the year candidate at Williams' age without having more than a few tricks up your sleeve. He's so good in tight spaces and can find a way to get a shot up where others just have to kick it out.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. And Los Angeles. Trailblazers shooting their sixth attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team. Job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Williams. Harrell is out there with Morris. Then it's Paul George. And it's Shamet in at the small forward position.
And that's his third foul. The chance you take leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
The shot by George, wide open. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Pass to Green. Back to Ennis. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Steve, we're seeing teams around the league putting up a lot of three-point shots. I'm sure you would have enjoyed playing in this era so much with that green light shooting three.
I would, Kevin. Getting a chance to shoot maybe 5 or 6 more three-point field goal attempts takes your numbers up. But I also think a lot of these teams are copycats. Everybody can't shoot the three. Work on your game and what's best for you.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, lights out in their last game against the Raptors, got the job done. He had 35 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin, we'll see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W. Still trying to find the range. He hit one in the first quarter, nothing since.
Williams looking around. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Hard to keep up with Lou Williams' quickness. Draws a crazy amount of fouls.
And both free throws good for Lou Williams.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And the wide open shot from Green. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. Clippers trail by 6. Shamet on the wing. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Fires for 3. And again, no good by the Clippers. And here's Portland. They're on a 13-5 run. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And he uses the glass on the layup. Shamet's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
And finished off by Nurkic.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Clippers trail by 9. Outside Williams. Nurkic with the block. The drive by Green. Ennis kicks to Green. Pass to Nurkic. They kick it out to Green. 4 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. And again for 3.
The threes just don't stop with him. He's been a machine from beyond the arc ever since the start of the season.
He continues, doesn't he, to shoot his way up the history books and now sits solely by himself for 3rd most threes in a season. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Williams. Lillard, the pass to Ennis. Inside, here's Green. It's good. The assist had time for Ennis. 16 points for lights out.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Out to Morris. It's stolen by Green. Hall dishes to Green, and he lays it straight in. Green's got the lead up to 13 now for the Trailblazers.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
George against Green. This one for 3. And it's Shamet missing. Now here's Green. Oh my goodness!
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
I didn't think that shot had any chance of going in. Just shows you that anything can happen in this game.
And so it's Portland in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, they've been shooting poorly. Is that good defense or bad offense?
Probably a little bit of both. You know, I think we're competing defensively, and they've missed some opportunities.
It's led to good results for you, though. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from lights out.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Nurkic is out there with Green. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then it's Ennis. And it's Paul in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Lillard against George. Takes it off the glass. George has got 7 points in the game.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Leonard looking around. Paul with the steal. And here's Green outside. And the Trailblazers, another three.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Outside Williams. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Cauley Stein's checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Williams. The shot by George, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Launches the three. Los Angeles with another miss. Portland leading by 21. Paul's shot is off.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside Leonard. The pass to Harrell. Clock at 6 over Paul. And Harrell, the bucket on the assist from Leonard.
I mean, a great look by Kawhi, aware of what the defense is trying to do. Understands the spacing.
And wow, you just have to love the motor. Plays with such a fire.
Back to Beverly. Outside, George. Here's Morris. A fader. Another one falls for the Clippers. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. And with Harrell, you can see how his energy spreads to the rest of the team.
Reminds me a bit of what Fareed used to bring the team. Harrell is also undersized, but boy, he makes up for it in so many ways.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Collins checked in for Green. Little comes in for Ennis. Simons, he's checked in for Chris Paul. And Shabazz Napier subbed in for Damian Lillard. Zubac is checked. Just making a switch here. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the third. Green deciding where to go with it.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action after this word. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. At the defensive end, who are the best players in the league at selling a charge call?
I would say Kevin Kyle Lowry's one of my favorites. Marcus Smart, P.J. Tucker. Those are the guys that come to mind that do it well. They take charges and also they sell.
Yeah, Tucker in particular, and I love Lowry, but Tucker, he'll take it, and you know it hurts, but he takes it every game and multiple times a game, right? I mean, wow.
Yes, indeed.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So for the Clippers right now, they've got Paul George oddly out there with Harrell, and it's man in at the point. Now, here's George. Not a lot of room. Smitty, the NBA now preventing teams to sell international sponsorships. I mean, the league just continues to grow globally.
They have done a fantastic job. Teams can now enhance their visibility with this deal, and their internet makes this all possible when you get a chance to watch these teams all over the world.
That's a good point.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Kent Bazemore's checked in for the Trailblazers. Green fires from way outside. That shot misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. To the inside. White. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 6th assist on the night.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Shot clock at 6. George, no good.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
Outside, Green passes it to White. He kicks to Lillard. Outside, Green. Green draws the double. Bazemore, no one around him. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Pass to Lillard. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Saw this the other day, Steve. The NBA now helping to create the Basketball Africa League. 12 teams from across that terrific continent. I think it's pretty exciting.
One shot. I mean, those huge hands of Kawhi Leonard give him great control of the ball. Very sparing with his turnovers.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now.
Connects again from distance.
Up the ladder he goes as the threes continue to fall for him as they have all the season long.
And GA, with his performance, he is now tied for 2nd for most threes in a season. Morris finds Beverly. And here's Leonard from 3. And it's White with the rebound. And for Kawhi, he never seems like he's forcing the issue offensively.
I mean, he has studied the post games of Michael Jordan, and being able to score at all 3 levels has made the game easy. With his strength and his turnaround jumper, he can get his shot off with ease.
To the middle. And it's Harrell missing.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Green kicks to Napier. They kick it out to Green. Takes a 3. Rebound by Harrell. And Leonard has it in the corner. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
Kevin, I like that he's staying aggressive. One of the NBA's most consistent scorers. Kawhi's been doing it all tonight.
Green fires from and again for 3.
And that 3-pointer pushes him further up the all-time ladder.
He does indeed, Greg, and the next mark on his list is the top spot. What a season to remember. And so Portland takes this one up by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loves it.
You know, this game could really be a defining here at home. No doubt helped, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
The 2K Sports postgame show. And we welcome you back. I'm Ernie Johnson. We got Shaq, we got Kenny here. With this one in the books, we've got a special post-game guest joining us.
Hey, it's Shaq. You guys stomped that team, and I mean literally. Wasn't even close. When did you realize this game was yours to lose?
Hey, man, I guess it was around maybe late July, early August, whenever the schedule comes out.
And, folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always our pleasure, although sometimes it's yours as well. For Kenny the Jet and Shaquille, Ernie Johnson, have a great night.
So we're starting to see your name come up a lot as we get into these MVP race discussions toward the end of the season.
Right.
Any thoughts there? Do you think you're the MVP?
I think I deserve to be in that discussion, but it's not something I think about too much. You know, we got way bigger fish to fry on this team.
Well, if you don't deserve it, who does?
Like I say, I try not to think about it too much. If it happens, it happens. If not, it's all good.
Fair enough. Thanks, Jay. That's it for me.
All good, Vin.